So posing the character could prove dangerous, but we have to do it. So I will disable everything else by pressing this solo button here in the lower right corner. Solo. Make sure I don't have symmetry because I don't need it. And now I will mask this leg. And I will mask it completely. And I will mask it even with a little bit of the top here. And then I will revert the mask. And I will move. Let's control click a little bit on the object to feather the mask a little bit with control click. And then I will kind of move it forward. But then I see I have problems here, so I will kind of try to fix them. Then I will move it forward. Yes. Okay. Now I moved it forward. I can move also a little bit of this. Alright, now I will mask kind of the top area. And I'll have to move this, what's left here, very much a lot forward. 90 degrees forward. So let's try to do that. Wow. This could prove a little bit difficult. So I think this could work. Of course, there are a lot of crumbles and stuff. I will smooth them for now. A lot of them. And then we'll resculpt some of the things. Yeah, we have to. Basically, resculpting is a part of the process. That's normal. Don't worry about it at all. Resculpting is always a part of the posing process. Now I will take only until the knee area, smooth it again while I reverse the mask. And now I have only the knee down unmasked and I can bend it. Now you see when I bend it, it doesn't look the best. I make sure I don't have it too thin. And then I will go without the mask and start working so it looks like the concept. Basically my goal is for this to look like the concept. Now I will go again, take this and move it very much backwards like this. Of course, yeah, we have to also here go and fill this with this color. And we see here we have problems. Of course, you always will have problems, but with smooth brush and some other brushes, you will fix it. Or you will not fix it. It's also a possibility, but if you don't fix it, it will haunt you to the rest of your life. So you probably would want to fix it so you are living a peaceful and quiet existence. Yeah, you don't need that kind of pressure in your life. You need to be more relaxed. So I think it's not exactly like the concept, so I would like to do something. I would select this, all of this. Yes, and move it forward and move it a bit like this. Yes, then I will select only it's about a lot of selection, since this is a pretty extreme thing to do, this exact foot. The back also could take a little bit of time, and here I have to smooth. I have to make sure it's a sharp transition. This, you see the angle here, let me show you a little bit. The angle here is pretty sharp. It's almost 90 degrees. Here also very sharp, and then inward, and then like, and this looks nice. So I'm gonna try to do that here. You know? Yeah. Yep. So I may take a little bit of time, but you know, I told you. If you ask me how much time this will take when I'm doing something for myself, when I'm trying to improve my skills, when I'm trying to kind of get 110% of me or even more, then I will tell you it will take as long as it has to take. Not any minute left. It has to be nice. So we just have to do it. Yeah, just do it. it's not exactly the same as the concept, but it's pretty close in my opinion. I'm not sure if this shouldn't be from the front view a little bit like this, and maybe kind of tilted outward. Yeah, probably it should be. So I will add a bit of a muscles in here. I will go one subdivision up, and then here we might have a damp standard brush just pushing this area. I don't know if this will be visible, but it could be, so we have to be careful. This, by the way, he made it exactly like a person's, you know, this, like this part here. He made it because we have the brachioradialis muscle here, which it's funny, so it's good. Because it's not funny as it's not good. He has almost exactly an elbow there, which I think it's kind of great. I like this. So elbow, cool. Sharp transition here, cool. A little bit of sharp transition in here, also pretty cool. Also probably sharp in here, yeah, why not? Everything could be sharp. And now our leg, our front leg, is starting to look ridiculously good, amazingly good. Just for how many? 7 minutes. I think for 7 minutes this is great. So yeah, this posing is not taking too much time, especially for people who are as experienced as myself. Yeah. Yeah, for you it could take a little bit more time, but don't worry about it, just do it. Because posing is the final thing. I mean, the final thing before the render. But it's very important. If you don't do it right now, in the posing stage, you will kind of throw away all you did until this point. So you have put tens of hours on this module, in this model, and you want to throw it away. I will kind of advise you not to. I will advise you to, yeah, this shouldn't be like this. This also, I advise you to just go through all the view of this character. Just, you know, many people are giving up at some point. They're saying, oh, I did so much, now the pose I will do it just quickly and then get over with and start something new. Yeah, that's good, of course. I always want to start something new. I told you I love to start from scratch. It's just my thing. But when I'm this far, I probably would want to do it right. Otherwise, all these hours will go a little bit in vain, because, yeah, it will be in vain, basically. It's not good. In vain means for nothing. Just for nothing, which is not exactly what you want to do. So let's see now. Yeah, even with this leg forward, our horse is starting to look pretty nice already. Now, the other leg, we will do it forward, but it's this leg doesn't look good at all. I don't know. I don't like it at all. So we'll try to be a little bit better with this, with the other leg, although I am not promising anything. Probably we'll try. So let's mask it. By the way, go down. We don't want to be in the higher subdivision. That's why we have lower subdivisions, because in the lower subdivisions it's better, it's more easy to work with smoothing the masks. If you have a lot of polygons, it will be difficult to smooth the masks, and that can prove fatal for you. I will move it up forward. Let's see. Okay, see? Forward, a little bit up. Yeah, more forward. You see how this back part is this back part, and it's pretty much forward. I think this is kind of okay. Now this is okay. Now I will disable the mask. I will mask only this part, smooth it with control clicks, alt drag, and then this will go forward again like this. Okay, yeah. You have to, by the way, make sure that the legs of the horse are bending at the right angles and the right also the right directions, because if you bend some of the limbs in the opposite direction, it will be visible. Now here this doesn't look good, right? Yeah, but it could look at some point. Let me see a real horse, how he is bending his right knee, if they are doing that though. Yeah, we have it here. It's bending kind of like this. Not exactly though. But he's not exactly a real horse, so he's doing it a little bit more in the cartoon style. So we have to take that into consideration too. So I will do this. And it will be right, as you can see. Again, I'm coughing a little bit away from the camera, because I don't want to even threaten you, you know. Don't mind, you know, do something else. Don't even threaten you. I bought a different mouse, by the way. I have now a different mouse, which is this one. You see? Yeah. My previous mouse was very normal mouse. This one is kind of a, I don't know, but it's good because it's Bluetooth. It has an inside battery, and it's kind of good, by the way. Yeah, because now I can go to my couch, and since I have a big TV, which is my third monitor, by the way, and I just put some movie or some TV show on this monitor, and I from the couch with the mouse just control it, just stop it or go faster or whatever. Yeah, it's comfortable. By the way, those kind of comfortable things are not very good for you. I may explain why, but until I'm trying just to fix those things here, and I will try to explain why those things are not so comfortable. They're comfortable, but they're not good for you. Why? Because we are sitting, for me at least, I know I am, sitting all day on the couch, on my chair, working, moving too little. I mean, I'm not moving too much. So every move that I have to do, it's good for me. It's good for my body. So if I take my mouse, go to the couch, and don't move from there for 2 hours watching a movie or something in YouTube, or even more than 2 hours, it means that I am not in a good position. My body will have some issues, most likely. By the way, this looks kinda nice, but I want it to be not on the side, but a little bit inward. So I will take it from here and kinda move it inward like this. Yeah, I think this could be better. Yeah, definitely better. I will go with my alpha brush and just fix this probably also. Here, by the way, the horse exactly, I think, has kind of a double, or I'm not sure exactly, but they almost always have this kind of thing in here. That's why the horseshoes are only on the side here, because the bone there is a bone. Here in the inner part, you don't know what's happening there. It could be a bone, it could be something else. And since they are hammering with nails, the horseshoes. You definitely need to hit a bone, because if you hit something else, the horse will not be exactly happy. It will be extremely painful, I'm sure. And on the bone, it's not exactly a bone, it's mostly like a nail, but very thick. And it's, you don't feel anything. So they are hammering with nails, and it's okay. For the horse is okay. They're right, no problem. No issues for the horse. By the way, this looks pretty awful now. So we will try to push this forward, smooth it a bit, push it a little bit more. Yeah, just basically, we don't have this, we don't see it, but we can imagine that this have to look right. So I'm trying from all angles to make it look nicer. Just pushing, pulling where I have to. Here we have some smashed, not anatomy, but the geometry, we have to fix it. I'm trying, just here in the front, I will inflate it. And it's kind of working, I think. Yeah, basically it's like the concept. It's okay. Let's put perspective on. It's very funny how all this dragon and the horse and everybody are kept on the ground just by these two hoofs, and the others are up in the air. Pretty funny, but that's a funny picture. That's why I chose it. I like funny things, you know, and I think people also like it. So this will be easier for the people to make as a course in the than something which is some more serious or whatever. I also like to make monsters, yeah, but I don't think people will be very, very happy to make a nice monster, although, I mean, a scary monster. Although it could be a thing. I may someday make a course about a scary monster, just for my, yeah, I'm sure some people will be happy to kind of take this course. I could do it. I'm just yeah, fixing things, but here in the bottom we need to, all right, this could do, yeah. All right, this is looking good. So the horse now is okay. Let me try to do the tail. The tail could prove a little bit difficult, but we will go to the tail, go to the some lower subdivision, and just with the big move brush, I will move it away without symmetry, of course. I will move it just a bit away, because on one side, yes, because we don't want it to intersect with the tail of our horse. So I'll move it like this, then inflate it at some point. Oops, inflate brush, inflate it, and of course we will kind of move those things when we are happy, when we kind of say, okay, this will be the tail, it will be there. We'll move everything with the tail. For now, I'm not completely sure I want it here in this position. Probably it will be fine, we'll see. Of course, it will be nice if everything is on one plane again. So I will try to do it. We should make sure everything is on one plane. The horse tail could go a little bit in this way. Oh, okay, without the symmetry, I can tilt it a bit this way. Yeah, but it's kind of coming out from the dragons. Yeah, it's not good. So I will try to kind of push the dragon's tail a bit on this side. I know it's a little bit strange how this happens, but we don't have too much choice in this area. Now I will take the spikes. I masked them, but I masked only those which are on the back. Those on the tail I didn't mask. And now with the big move brush without symmetry, so I'll press X to disable symmetry, and I'll try to pull them with a very big move brush from a side, from away. And this just didn't happen. So I will try again. This time I will rotate them. Just like this. Yeah, I will rotate them a little bit so they are closer to the current position of the tail, and then I will move them with the move brush. Because if you just move them with the move brush, it could prove a little bit difficult, as it proved to be a little bit more difficult. So now I think they are kind of fine. We like it, we like it. At least we like it a little bit. Now I will go here, select the spikes, the ball and the bottom part without the tail, and then I will push it and just put it in position here. Yes, now I will adjust the tail. It will be kind of easier to adjust the tail to this metal part than the metal part to the tail. Just, yeah, and then just inflate it a little bit to go inside. This thing is small, this is bigger, and yeah, this is a bit interesting looking now. It's not what we imagined, because it's going on one side and the tail of the horse is going on the other side. It's a little bit like, what's happening here? But this could work. This could work. Of course, for the tail of the horse, we had to make something here, but we didn't. So I'm wondering if we have time. No, we don't have time today. If I kinda remember, I will make something for this. But for now, alright, this metal part should go a little bit lower. Like this. Alright, this is a bit better, I think. Yeah. We'll see, but the horse is starting to look nice. The dragon, when we make the fists and everything, yeah, it's not a fast process, it's a little bit slow, but for 23 minutes now we have done the horse and the tails, which is great. And in the next video probably we will start with the fingers, and yeah, we'll continue with those things. We'll see. Bye for now. See you later, alligators. Or dragons, whatever.